Just give us just give us a new trilogy, you know. And then when this trilogy's over, we wait a few years, we bring in another trilogy or something like that. You know, I mean, as long as it's a progressive story and not,
I guess that could be kind of neat.
and not, you know, oh, well,
As long as it's not one Star Wars movie every year until we die.
well, it's gonna be that, unfortunately. But let's not do a movie like, okay, well, you just saw the next chapter in the new trilogy. Now the next movie, we're gonna go back and see what happens when a stormtrooper steps on a butterfly, and it'll be like Days of Future Past with like the alternative,
Yeah, the alternative timeline.
future or something. I was like, no, let's not.
It's kind of crazy that they can't do time travel in Star Wars.
They don't, do they? They don't do that. I didn't even think about that. Fun fact: do you know who's reading the Star Wars story to you?
No.
No, because I'm referring to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Clearly, there's somebody telling somebody the story of Star Wars to somebody. And I read a thing last year when Force Awakens came out. It's
So
actually
this implies that there is an author behind the title crawl.
not an author. It's somebody relaying their adventures, relaying their stories.
Okay.
And it's
George
R2D2.
Lucas?
No,
Oh.
R2D2. Because R2D2 would be the only, him and 3PO would be the only living people.
Because they can survive.
Because they're robots. They can live on forever and ever. So, but apparently the story goes, R2 somehow gets thrown into our galaxy and ends up on Earth, and is telling people on Earth way in the future, way in the future, he's on Earth telling our people the story of his time in a galaxy far, far away.
Now I'm just gonna read the opening title crawls and all
And beep boop bops.
R2D2's in R2D2's
Beep boop bop 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 boop
beat
boops.
voice.
That's right. And it's it's not as it's not as exciting knowing R2D2 is behind that. I have to admit. I agree.
Who established that part of the Star Wars canon? Was it George? It was
The
probably
R2
George.
thing? I guess it was Lucas.
Probably
I
George
can't
Lucas.
remember who it was who did the article, but that just stuck with me. Like I now know who says a long time ago it's R2D2. But well, I guess somebody told him the story of Rogue One because he didn't really do much in Rogue One.
No, he didn't do.
He made a cameo.
Yeah,
that's
was
all
in
he
the
did.
Movie for 5 seconds.
Yeah. And how do we know R2 is a he? Do we really know for sure R2D2 is
R2D2 could be a she.
Could be a she, could be she.
It could be a they.
Could be a they. Could be, he could be transgendered. I mean, R2 is an enigma to us. Only 3PO.
A very lovable enigma.
A very lovable enigma. 3PO knows all.
R2 is very sassy, and he's very constructive, very practical.
He's got some great one-liners, and we don't understand them, but
very
we
true.
still get a laugh out of them because of 3PO's reaction to them. So, they're the greatest comedy duo
They're the
in the
Cheech and
galaxy.
Chong of Star Wars.
That's right.
I guess.
I would love to see a high C-3PO. I think that would be the greatest thing.
What would he get high on? Like Formula One,
gasoline.
or something?
Formula One,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Or just the fumes.
Just the fumes themselves. He could probably open up a part of him, and fumes would come out, and he'd get high off of them.
Oh man, do you think I feel like 3PO. He's really anal retentive, but what would he be like if he was under the influence
Of?
Would he like turn into one of those people that philosophizes about stupid things?
I would think. I think you'd be dumb because he's really smart when he's
Very smart,
sober.
very articulate.
Maybe he's just a complete dumbass when he's drunk or high. That'd be the
This
greatest
is
thing.
this is going to be a weird segment to post.
This is yeah.
Man, what if C-3PO was high?
What if C-3PO was high on the marijuana? What would happen?
Or the robot equivalent of marijuana.
Whatever it may be, we don't know what it is.
One of the really stupid things I saw, speaking of marijuana, was amidst all the political chaos that's going on, there's a rally to legalize it. Like, really?
Like,
Is
we
that
don't
what-
have time for that right now.
Yeah, we don't have time. That is
Yeah.
at the bottom of the agenda list right now.
That's right. Now, when Obama was in office, that was at the top, but not now. We don't. We
It wasn't at the top, but it was important.
It was. We backtracked huge right
Yes,
now.
that has-
bigly huge right now, and so we've got to get back on track. We'll worry about grass later.
I was like, are you really?
Yeah.
This is really what you're concerned about right now?
Seriously?
Maybe I guess maybe they're concerned about it in the sense of
They
the
lose
war
their-
on drugs.
Well, okay.
But, you know,
Yeah.
it's incarcerating a lot of people when it the
True.
crime quote
True.
unquote of smoking marijuana is incarcerating droves and droves of people.
Not to mention,
But I feel like that's not this group's main
No.
political manifesto.
or maybe they're worried because once they lose their health care, all they'll have is marijuana to help them feel better when they're sick.